Hey y'all! Welcome! This is Lou Rayo from Inside My Window. How's everyone been doing? I want to do another video on, you ready? On an Oster French Oven Door. What? Yes, an oven. Okay, Oster French door, baby. This is going to be awesome. This video is going to be great. And we're going to do the same type of test that we did with the other three. Actually, not three. The other two ovens. So, this is brand new. I'm not going to do an open box. We're just going to go right into it. I'm going to explain about the oven. And let's not waste any more time. So kick back, have that cup of coffee, that tea, that wine, beer, whatever it may be that you're going to relax and enjoy this video. So let's get going, baby. Let's get this thing in a review. Yeah, okay. So here we have the Oster French Door counter oven. Now I'm just going to let you know this. I'm telling you, this is brand new. I have not opened it. See, it's sealed. I'm not doing an unboxing, but what I'm doing at this point is just to show you that I have not whatsoever tried this out, and to just give you the idea. Right there. Lord, what am I saying? But just to let you know, this is brand new. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the box and we'll come right back. Alright. I'm telling you, this took quite a bit of time to unbox. And the reason? The tape. Oh, Lord have mercy. You all, let me tell you this. The tape was just crazy. You know, these companies, they tape everything. They tape the cords, they tape the ends, they tape the everything. And, you know, I understand they're trying their best, make sure when it's going through shipping, the product doesn't get damaged, so on. But, you know, we end up damaging sometimes when we take a scissor and trying to go through the tape to cut everything, scratching the product, whatever. But it is what it is. Anyway, isn't this a beauty? Let me say this. This thing runs, ready, $139 right now on Walmart site. Walmart and other places, I believe Amazon, it's $139, so it comes out to like around $148 change after the taxes. Now, you do get free shipping on Walmart.com. I'm not advertising Walmart whatsoever, and believe me, friends, Austin is also not paying me to do this review whatsoever. I'm not getting no kickbacks. This is just my experience with this type of oven. Now, I had the last oven, which was not the French door, it was the door that opened up. And hopefully I could show you that. Yeah, this thing went through hell, right? That's the oven I still use to this very day. And it's a great oven. But is it a perfect oven? Not everything's perfect. I don't care what it is, what type of electronics, non-electronics, nothing is perfect. We're going to find some flaws. There's going to be pros and cons, right? Some people, it's going to be mostly pros. Other people, they're going to find it lots of cons. Either way, it's through your own personal experience, just like mine. I think Oster is good, it's economical, and compared to the other two reviews that I did on the Convection countertop oven, I'm going to say that economically, especially in the state that we're in right now, as far as with the coronavirus, some people are out of work, a lot of people are actually out of work, and funds are very tight, but yet you need an oven. I would go with this, and I'm going to tell you, it's not perfect, but it's a great price-wise, great countertop oven. And here we go let me explain why I like this oven. They redesigned it, they call it the French door, and the reason why they did that is because when you take just either way, the left or the right handle, here you go. Voila! Look at that, baby. This just is amazing. And the depthness in this is huge. So you can cook, man, you could cook a 22-pound turkey in this with no problem whatsoever. You can do a 15-inch pizza, no problem whatsoever. A casserole, no problem whatsoever. And I'm going to go ahead and do the measurements in a second. But this is it. Now, some people have complained that the French doors, they're kind of like when you bang into them, they close. Well, when you open the French doors on this, you make sure that it's fully open, and yes, like any other oven, you know, you're going to bang into the door if it's open. You know, some people do get burnt because the glass does get hot, but either way, I still think this is a really great design and less injuries in the sense of having the door coming downward for those who have, you know, the standard type of countertop ovens. But this is great. Now, is this solid? Nah, it's tingy. It's tingy. Hear it? But that does not take away from the cooking pros on this. This still does cook. But yes, it is tingy. What do you want for $138, right? Or $139? But that's okay. It still does the job. But what I like is, besides the cosmetic, because the color is really nice on this one, this will go with any type of, you know, small appliances that you have. Here we have the dial, and well, here, as you can see, it goes all the way up to 450. And then you have toast. And what I like about this, rather than the push buttons that in that photo I showed you of the previous version of this, it's like a touch buttons versus a dial. I like the dial better because it's just a lot easier. You don't have to hold the button down like on my other one. But here, all I have to do is just turn this dial and to exactly you know, the temperature that I would so desire. Then we also have here, we have warm, and then we have the broil, we have the toast, we have the bake. What is turbo? Well, turbo, my friends, turbo is convection. Yeah, this thing does convection. It has a fan in here. It's going to, what? Circulate the heat throughout this whole inside, not outside. Well, it does get hot outside. But it's going to circulate the heat throughout the whole countertop oven here. So, yes. Now, accordingly, when you have convection, it's supposed to, cut down at least a third of the time of your cooking, right? So we're going to use the convection. We're going to test this baby out. We're going to see if it does what it claims. But as far as this model, because I know my other one pretty much works. But I love the fact, again, when you turn this, you hear the click, 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 click. And here, you have the timer. Again, I love the sound. You have the timer. So the time is all the way up to 60 seconds, as you can see. But I can put this, ready? What I like about it, oh, and it rings. It rings. I love it. It rings. Another ring that we need, like cell phones. Okay, so it rings. Now, you can also stay on. So you could go beyond 60 seconds. And there's a lot of times when you're doing a very slow cooking, right? You want to go beyond that 60 minutes. Maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. Either way, you have that option. So I love that. Ding! Hello. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right. Okay. Here we have the booklet. See the booklet? We have the booklet. Yes. This is your basic instruction booklet. It comes with recipes too. Look at that. It comes with recipes, baby. Yeah. Recipes. We love recipes. What's the point of having a countertop oven if you're not going to use it for recipes? And then it comes with instructions. It's in English. The booklet is half English and half Spanish. So good. Yeah. It comes with your tray. Now I'm going to tell you what I did when we're going to start cooking. Okay. But it comes with a tray. Is this a non-stick? Supposedly. It looks like a non-stick. It didn't say, but it looks like a non-stick. I think it is. It has the coating like a non-stick, so that's cool. All right. Then it has the 2 racks, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Lord have mercy. It has 2 racks. Love that. Love that. Love that chicken pot pie. You know, that tune is still in me, right? That dingle, right? Okay, jingle, not dingle. Dingle, did I say dingle? Anyway, then it has a bottom crumb tray. Now, normally what I do with this baby, I take tin foil, so this way it doesn't get tarnished or any splatter of grease or whatever. So I take tin foil and I wrap it up with tin foil and change it once in a while. All right. Now we're gonna measure this baby. So we're gonna go ahead with lengthwise, and this comes out to 14 inches lengthwise. Width. This comes out to 21.5 inches. 21.5 inches. Now, allow me to show you the back though, because that's going to make a difference. No! Your countertop oven is pregnant! No, it's not. I know this bubble here, right? This indentation of this bubble popping out. Oh, what is that? Well, that allows you to fit large pizza. So, a lot of countertop ovens can only, do from 9 to 8 to maybe 12. Okay? So, this allows you to do, you ready? 15-inch pizza. Now, I'm going to place this here. I'm going to take this here. I got it against there. So, the total of the bubble, okay, we're doing now length. The total is 18, just a fraction over 18 inches. So if that's going to make a difference, you know, that's up to you. I don't know. I'm not in your house. Only you know. You know your area. You know, all I can do is help assist you whether or not this is going to be feasible for your countertop, for your counter space. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to measure this cord. And I would say this is 26. 26. And this is not heavy, by the way. Just to let you know, it's not heavy. This thing is light. So you have vents here. See the vents? Voila! See the vents? You have a vent up here. See the vent? You would not want to lay anything on top of this. Here's the vent. And here's the vent. Got a nice vent there. Okay? Let's go ahead and we're going to do the inside first. If we go all the way in the back to the bubble, we're going to go all the way in the back, and I'm going to say from the back to here, the back to there, it's going to be 15 inches. Okay, 15 inches. And where the rack slides in, I'm going to tell you right now, it's just about 1 feet. 1 feet. The width, this is about 15 feet. 15 feet? No, 15 inches. 15 inches. Sorry. This just going to sit on the rack, but this gives you an idea what they're giving you. And this is actually about 14. 14. Width, length, I'm sorry, width is 14. This is about 1 feet, okay? Just like that. That's just like that. And I have a nice non-stick baking sheet made by design, which is really made for Target. It's a 9 by 13. Once again, a 9 by 13. And it's really durable, and it's got these nice little grooves for air to flow in, to give that heat, to distribute the heat properly. I love this. Well made, beauty, beauty. But it's non-stick. I'm trying to avoid that again, because when I do a lot of cooking, especially during the holidays, man, I'm just tired of brittling those non-stick pans out. This is a nice baking pan as well. We're going to do the chicken in this. And this baby is a 9 by 13, but the depthness in this is really great. The depthness in this is about, it's a 2-inch. So it's a 2-inch depthness, so it's deep, 2-inch deep pan, 9 by 13, both of these. Again, these are Target, and I'll bet you you don't know what I paid for these, right? What? What? Great guess. You're on target, my friend. $5 each. $5 each. Yeah, $5 each. And all right, what did I do here? Well, look at this baby. Look at this baby. You see this? This almost. We're gonna just say 3-pound turkey. Ah, what is wrong with me? Ah, going insane. Chicken, whole chicken. What I did was I cut up fresh onions, 2 onions, and then I cut up a couple carrots, and then I did leek. I cut a half a leek, and then I laid that on top with olive oil, pepper, garlic, salt. I added olive oil, like I said, and just maybe a quarter of chicken stock, okay? Unsalted. And then on the bird, what I did was I stuffed it with fresh basil, baby. Fresh basil. I did this. I did rosemary. And I did fresh basil. Look at that. Fresh basil. I stuffed that with salt, garlic, pepper inside the cavity. And then I tied the bird up. And basil, dry basil, garlic. I also did a little salt, pink salt, pepper, as well as dill. And it complements that with the basil, the dill, all that freshness. It's so good. Complements everything. And now, what are we going to do? Well, this calls for that the temperature should be 180. A bird should be 165, 170. That's where a bird should be, depending on the thickness of the bird and so on. We got this oven set at Convection 400, and we're going to shoot for about an hour, and it should be all done. So let's go ahead and we're going to put this in. Now let's go ahead and open this baby. Ah! It wants to attack me. We're going to place this bird in, and we're using the bottom rack. We don't need to cover it. We want that skin to be really nice and crispy. Okay. So we got the bird in. This baby's going to cook for approximately about maybe 1 hour. I may go at 45 minutes and check the temperature. If in that case, at 45 minutes, if that temperature reads on the bird from the wing and the breast, if the breast should be about 170 and the wing should be about 165, if it reads around there, I'll pull that baby out and then we'll come back. But before we do so, let me just give you, before we come back, let me just say something. I love you all. Love you all, love you all, love you all. Without you, I would not have a YouTube channel. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys taking the time out. You could be doing anything. You could be cooking. You could be doing your own YouTube channel. Who knows? But the point is, for whatever you could be doing, you're actually taking the time out to watch my YouTube channel. And I can't express enough how much it is so appreciated. Where am I going with this? Well, friends, while this bird is cooking, I just figure I'll just say this, and then we'll go right to taking the bird out. Man, I was in tears. Yeah. Royally. I was in tears. I came across this one comment. And honestly, folks, I deleted it. I don't like negative comments. And I will delete them. I don't like people bashing each other in comments. And then starting, you know, a whole row of, you know, what, just knocking each other back and forth, going back and forth. To me, we get nowhere. You know, it's one world. We're all living on this one planet. We all should just get along and respect everyone's opinions, regardless of where that person is coming from. But when you tear someone down, it's just wrong. It's dead wrong. And this woman, she left a comment, and she's well educated because, you know, just reading through, it was like 2 paragraphs. You all, I can't tell you, as I'm reading it, it was like, whoa! I took a step back and it blew my mind. It's like how awful what I was, you know, experiencing at that moment of time. How someone could just tear you down. It was just crazy. But the point of the matter is, there was nothing positive or a positive criticism. You know, nothing that could help build me. Rather, she was trying to tear me down. But I didn't let her. But the words that she was using, and words are so strong, they're powerful. You know, they say the pen is mightier than a sword, but so are words. And words can affect a person's day, it can affect them a week, it can affect them a whole year. It's how we communicate to one another really matters. And what she did was just horrible. She tore me apart. I don't even want to express what she said. It was just horrible. But she tore me apart. And the bottom line is, she wanted me not to do YouTube videos. And, you know, between being so ugly, and it was just horrible. It made no sense whatsoever. And this is an educated woman. So I can imagine if she has kids, how did she instill these kids? How did she raise them to build a foundation to make these kids learn, and when they make mistakes, what did she do to correct them rather than putting them down, but build them so that they don't make mistakes? I can't even imagine her raising kids. That is what some people do, and they do that, and it's sad. It's sad. You know, we don't live in a perfect world. I know that. In reality. And there are those on the opposite side that no matter what you do, you can't please them. You can't make everybody happy. I realize that. Any comments that are such a negatives, I'm pulling them. But if they're about improvements, positive criticism, please bring them in, my friends. All right, I'm talking a lot. And I just want to let you know, it really hurt me for that moment, and I got over it. I moved on, and I had to win that battle by getting over it. And here we are. We're waiting for the bird to be cooked. So we'll come right back once this baby is cooked. All right. We got the chicken all done. Let's just see. It was an hour. Let's see how this baby now. I did let this rest before I came back to doing the video. I let it rest for about 15 minutes. This is really not about how to cook a chicken. It's the review on the oven, but I'm doing the demonstration of cooking the chicken to give that review of how well this oven does its job. And the other thing I would also like to mention, that you can't fit a 22-pound turkey in the oven. Maybe you can go up to about 15 pounds. That would pretty much fit before it hits the top of the oven. Okay, so let's cut this baby up. Let's see how well it did. I'm going to go ahead, take off. Okay, sorry, just want to cut the bone. Nice. And we're going to lay this on top of here like that. Nice and juicy. nice and juicy. And go ahead, cut it. Nice. And I'm going to set that like that. And for the wing, just going to turn it. Nice. It's very juicy. Nice. Very nice. Very juicy. This is our chicken. Yummy, 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 yummy. It looks great. And we did all that nice veggies and seasoned it very well. And I would just say bon appetit, my friends, because this oven did a great job so far on the convection side at 400 for about 1 hour. Thick crust. And it's not really a big pizza. It's really about a 9-inch pizza, 8 or 9 inch. But this calls for 400, which the oven is already preheated, and it's stating bake for at least between 20 to 22 minutes. Now, I did a very cheap pizza. It's because it's only for a demonstration. I really don't eat processed food that much, but trying to limit myself from it. And this is the pizza. This is the pizza. See it? That's the pizza. That's what's going in the oven. So we already preheated it, and we're going to set it for about 22 minutes. But I'm going to give it, because now I'm opening up the door. Remember, releasing E. And if you notice, yes, I did tinfoil. Let's clean up. Okay. Where is the timer? There it is. I'm going to set the timer. There we go. Hear it? Tick, 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 tick. I'm going to set the timer for about 25 minutes. Now, the reason why I'm doing the 25 minutes, and even though it's on turbo, again, it's supposed to cut down about a third or whatever of cooking time. Heat does release, okay? There are hot spots. It doesn't matter what brand you're buying. There are hot spots. There are certain rules that you need to follow. One, let me explain. The oven must be precise when you're baking. It must be precise. Not like cooking, but baking, yes. Two, you're going to do pizza, tater tots, French fries, things like that. You want to rotate. You want to toss the fries in the tater tot, just like you would do with an air fryer. You don't let the thing sit in an air fryer. Well, you shouldn't if you do. And that's the rule of thumb when you're doing anything in almost anything in a what? Countertop oven. So, and keep in mind, when you open up the door, you're releasing heat, so you want to give it a little more time as well once you open the door to what? Toss, rotate, and so on. Okay, we'll come right back when this thing is done. Okay, 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 here we are. Here's this pizza. Can you see this, baby? Here's this pizza. I think it did a really good job. I left it there just about maybe a minute and a half longer, but you could see I did rotate it. I didn't rotate it fully, and I should have done that, but that's okay. But you could see where the cheese started getting a little dark here, and it's a little lighter on this side. But that tells me that's good. That's okay. Now, some may argue, well, you know, Lou, my countertop oven doesn't do that. Well, okay, that's good. I'd like to know about it. I want to do a review on it. But I think it did a great job for a thick crust. The real test now is, let's see, and this is super hot, so, and it's always best to, just like anything else, you know, the thing is still cooking. Heat, when you take it out of the oven, doesn't mean, you stop cooking it. No, it's continuing to cook till it now starts to cool down. Now, I want you to see that it definitely, it baked this. It did a wonderful, wonderful job. There is no doughy. And what I mean by doughy, it's gooey. And that's when you know the dough is not completely done. we need to complete this video because I don't want to waste your time. We're going to do the tater tots. Now, okay friends, here we are. Yeah, baby. Here we are. I got these beautiful, beautiful tater tots. See that? Beautiful tater tots. At 450, and the respect time is, you ready? For 22 to 24 minutes. And I'm going to slide these all the way in the back as far as I can because that's where most of the heat is. And we're going to go ahead, we'll set the timer. Timer, where are you? Timer. Okay, it's off. Now we're going to set the timer. Then we set it, and now I'm baking them. This is now not turbo, not using the convection fan. I'm baking, just plain bake. That's it. And we'll test this baby out. And we'll come right back. Yeah, we'll come right back. We're going to do the tater tots. Oh, do we love tater tots. Okay. I believe we're done. We're done with this video. Yes, I think it could have been, yeah, just a little longer. It definitely cooked them though. These are good. They're good. It did a good job, but if it was on convection, I think the heat would have distributed a lot more, giving it that nice texture on the outside that we all like tater tots to be, right? But otherwise, I think it did a good job. Would I recommend it for 100, let's just say 150 with all the taxes? The bottom line, would I recommend this oven? Absolutely. Yes, I would. I think it's great. You're on a budget. It's an oversized oven. It will really help as a second addition to your regular oven at home, right? You could bake, you could whatever, cook extra turkeys, cook extra chicken, cook extra roast, whatever it may be, whatever your heart desire that is in need to really go out and make this purchase, I would do so. It's a great oven. That being said, please join. You gotta subscribe. You got to subscribe. Just hit that button. Your hand is on the mouse. Go ahead, guide it. Hit that button. Subscribe, my friends. I really appreciate it. Well, I'm gonna try to get videos out. This is difficult, very difficult under these conditions, but that's okay. I really missed you all. It's been crazy being so, homebound, right, so to say, and not seeing you all or hearing from you all. But I miss you all, so I'm going to try to get videos out once a week, if not two. I'm going to do my best, so just keep an eye on, and if you subscribe, you'll be notified with a new video. Okay, subscribe. Now, that being said, my friends, allow me to leave you with peace, joy, and happiness in all that you do. This is Lou Rayo, inside my window, baby. Inside my window. Love you all. Take care. Looking forward to seeing you on the next video. And please subscribe. Love you. Take care. Oh, I love tater tots. Oh, baby. Tater tots. Oh, we're just like together. Love tater tots.